you are tolerant of all positions. Under this view of tolerance, you are not in a position to state that any opinion is wrong. The one thing that is not tolerated in this view of tolerance is tolerance itself, and thus you have the intolerance of tolerance. And such a view would squash all debate and prevent any truth from being found. I am Pastor Richard Dietering, bringing you a moment of clarity on tolerance, whether you agree with me or not.
Behold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal,
that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights,
that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
In April of 2009, the Rattle With Us Tea Party was formed in an effort to take a stand for fiscal responsibility, limited government, and free markets. We firmly believe that our venom is our vote. Visit rattlewithus.com for details on monthly meetings and events.
Doc, I'm hearing voices.
Voices?
Well, listen.
Rapid Roofing.
See?
No, but I hear it's because you need a new roof.
Rapid Roofing.
Rapid roofing?
Definitely. Call Rapid Roofing rapidly. Rapid Roofing is proven superior. Family owned and operated, on time and on budget. Financing available. Call Rapid Roofing rapidly. 734-895-9553 and at rapidroofing.com. Rapid Roofing. Restoring your peace of mind fast.
You're catching the drift. Gary Wellings and the Drift on Wham Talk 1600. Call 734-822-1600 to join in the discussion.
And welcome back. Thanks for tuning into The Drift and joining me in studio, Pastor Rick.
Hello.
And your special guest, Joe Leonard.
Hey, everybody.
So Joe's going to be with Pastor Rick all hour, so we're kind of giving you the extra preview. So Joe's good to hear from you and see you again. So let's take care of a little business. AAA Service Network. If you got some plumbing issues, if you got some furnace issues, if you've got some drain issues, call up AAA Service Network, 734-663-6200, or you can go to their website, 1-800-FIXITNOW.com, which is real easy, 1-800-FIXITNOW.com, or 734-663-6200. The back page of the Current always has some really great coupons, so check it out. Go to currentonline.com and you can see the coupons there. But call them up and let them know you heard it here on The Drift. Okay, so I wanted to get to something a little bit, and with Walter's on the line. We'll get you in a second, Walter, about the Trump wiretapping. Now, if you don't know what Trump means when he says something, never take him literally. It's always figured out. I knew that right from the beginning. It took a lot of other people time to figure it out. The left and the media still haven't got it. They're always thinking we got him now. Well, wiretapping may not just be a phone, but let me ask you something. I would like to know if they recorded General Flynn talking to the Russian ambassador. $20 to donuts. He was in Trump Tower when it happened.
Okay, before I take this bet, what kind of donuts?
I like the plain. I'm a plain donut guy because the sugar bothers me a little bit, right? Go ahead.
I really think that we are allowing the left to drive the narrative on this, and
it's because they got nothing else.
They have nothing else, and as long as we keep responding to their responses and we keep it alive, I think we're doing harm. Yes, was it figurative? I believed it was. I kind of believe it was when I first heard it. If it comes out to be literal, I will actually be shocked and appalled and want to see people thrown in jail for it.
Yeah.
But I did take it figuratively, but I think we're making a big mistake by keeping that topic alive when there's so much more important things that we need to be talking about. Like, for example, the budget.
Right. Yeah, I think in this case he may not be as figuratively because, you know what, if you recorded General Flynn and you recorded him while he was even if you were doing it to the Russian, the fact that you recorded him while he was in Trump Tower verifies that, A, and B, whoever leaked that information needs to be sitting in Leavenworth, right?
Yep.
And so I found this yesterday on the internet, and this is Dianne Feinstein, Senator Feinstein, and Senator Chuck Grassley came out of a meeting, an intelligence briefing. And I guess Chuck Grassley really lit into the intelligence guys and said, you're going to tell me, and you're going to tell me now. He was really adamant with them, right? And if you look at the video, and I put it on the Daily Drift today, if you go to the video, you'll see. Did you see it, Joe?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you got to check out the Daily Drift today. And Dianne Feinstein looks like she ate something really nasty because she can't really talk about it. Derek, you got that track ready? Go ahead and play that. It's track 2, I think.
I'll just make a very brief statement on behalf of the chairman and myself. The chairman and I had written a letter asking for a briefing on certain topics, which I'm not going to go into. And because of the strength of the chairman's and tough language, we were able to have a briefing. This briefing was all on sensitive matters and highly classified, and it's really not anything that we can answer any questions about.
But did Mr. Comey, did he confirm that there's an investigation ongoing into Russia
I'm
and the
not
Trump campaign?
going to answer any questions on it. I don't want to be rude to you, nor does the chairman. You've been standing here for a long time. I know how I would feel. My feet would hurt. And I'm sorry, but it's the way life is here right now.
Were you satisfied with the answers you got from the director, regardless of whether you can talk about the topic?
Yeah, so she won't answer anything. Chuck Grassley, same way. But they both looked sick. So could be bad for Trump, could be good for Trump. I'm kind of hoping, anyways, obviously, that they found out some things that are going to be very disturbing. And then when you add that to Trump's last interview where he said we're going to be releasing a few things, I have no doubt that Barack Obama, and that's why I'll put $20 on the table right now, I have no doubt that Barack Obama ordered some sort of surveillance, and that included Trump Tower.
Well, you look at all the abuse of powers that happened under Obama before. I mean, you got the IRS, you got every federal agency with the liberal bureaucracy that has been there forever, the shadow government or the deep state or whatever you want to call it. And every time there's a Democrat in there, they go hog wild. Obama doesn't necessarily order those things, but the liberals, the Democrats, all know that when there's a Democrat president, it's time to go wild.
Yep. Let's we lost Walter. Did we lose Walter? Walter,
call back.
Call back. We got like 2 minutes, Walter, if you can call back that quick. Yeah, I mean, it's just aggravating that the media wants to focus and all this. But you know what? Next week, we're going to find out. And I'm praying that there's going to be some real juicy stuff coming out of this because I'm looking forward to it.
You know, I'm just tired of everyone looking at the president and expecting him to be a politician. He is not a politician. He's not going to act like a politician. And as long as we keep this in mind that he's going to come across political, we are going to be disappointed. Yeah. If we look at him as coming across as a man that is not a politician, which is who we elected, right? As somebody who is not a politician, we're not going to be shocked at what he does because he's not going to do things the Washington way.
Right.
And I got to tell you, I'll admit that I was surprised that he is staying that way. I thought he would become somewhat political once he got in. And that's one very good thing that I like about him, that he stayed kind of himself, the good and the bad of that.
Yep. All right. Well, gentlemen, thanks for coming in and enjoy your next hour. And what is your show called?
Moment of Clarity.
Just like the little spots you see. Moment of Clarity. Yeah. So tune in for that. In the meantime, folks, we'll see you next week. And go to thedailydrift.com. Get the news you need to know. See you next week.